Will there ever be a Google 2.0? So most of us watching this video most likely uses Google or some service to Google on a day-to-day basis. And since you're watching this on YouTube, it obviously means that you are using Google since YouTube is owned by Google. However, in previous times when I've made videos about search engines and whatnot, lots of people have come to me telling me that they have actually used other things such as DuckDuckGo and similar things to that. But it's most likely that 99% of all people on the internet use Google to access everything. So will there ever be a new Google, or a replacement, or a new version of Google that will come out and be better than anything else? Or will Google continue to forever be the ultimate website on the entire internet? Google was originally created in September of 1997. But before then, the original name of Google was actually spelled completely differently. It was still pronounced as Google, but it was spelled as if it was named Google. And the original domain name was google.stanford.edu. And the original idea and concept was originally started in a garage, similar to the way Apple was started. And from that point on, it's become the world's most visited website and the second most successful company. At this point in our daily lives, it's become so regular and normal that we use it without even thinking anything of it. Whenever we want to go and look something up, it always goes straight to Google. Unless you're one of the few people that uses Bing or Yahoo, which, like I said, based off statistics, somewhere between 98 to 99% of people that don't. I'm pretty sure that the same amount of people that use Bing are the same amount of people that actually use Internet Explorer. At this point, I can't help but feel sorry for it. Is there any possible way that in the future, there could be an idea, or concept, or company that could actually take on the success of Google? Well, to answer this question, we need to first understand what made Google so popular originally. So here we are in the year 1990. There isn't much to do on the internet, there isn't that many YouTube videos to watch when you're bored, and there definitely wasn't an easy way to look up cool math games while you're procrastinating in school. All computer screens really consist of is just a bunch of numbers and codes on top of a black screen. And also they weigh about 40 pounds, so doing work on the go is not really an option. And while the actual hardware and computer technology itself was being created and advanced by certain companies, software was also slowly becoming to be a big thing, along with what we call today websites. And of course, what's the point of having a bunch of websites if there's no easy way to access them? Well, actually, the first search engine that there ever was called Yahoo, and it's still around today looking pretty much the same as it did 20 years ago. But then, all of a sudden, someone came up with a brilliant idea, and of course, a brilliant name to it. It was called Backrub. Oh hey man, how's it going? Can you help me figure out this quick math problem I've been trying to solve? Well, I don't know man, why don't you just backrub it? That was the original name for Google. So Yahoo was here first, and of course they had the original idea of making everything available to search across the entire internet. So how did Google just come in here and then completely RKO them in terms of publicity? Well, to put it simply, the Google search engine was just better than everyone else's. It provided much more relevant and better search results than any other competitor. And because of this, it was instantly the #1 most popular search engine. Or maybe it's because the reptilians took over the earth and are using Google to take control of everyone and brainwash you. But most likely not. At this point in time, Google has gone so far away from just a search engine that it's basically become the most popular and widely known tech company that's ever existed. Except for Apple, of course. Google has gone from simply being a search engine to now developing self-driving cars, and smartphones, and all kinds of other online things. But of course, there is a downside to all of this. Since Google has become so popular, so many conspiracy theories have arose regarding how it handles information. Some people tend to believe that big websites such as Facebook and YouTube and Google that have the opportunity to serve advertisements to you, monitor you on levels that you're not aware of, simply to gain more information about you and make advertisers able to give you the right ads that are relevant to you. There has been, of course, no actual proof of this, except multiple people have claimed that it's happened to them. So over time, people have began to switch to more secure, private, and smaller search engines, of which ensure you're online anonymous. However, it is a known fact that there is no such thing as security and privacy combined. You just simply cannot have both at the same time. So of course, if you want a secure and efficient search engine that provides all kinds of other technology and innovation, then Google is definitely the place for you. But if you are worried to the slightest bit that you could possibly be tracked by any source of government agency or online company to have your information sold or possibly given out to other people, then maybe it's not the best for you. However, as for if anything will ever be bigger than Google in the future, I personally believe that if there is anything that's bigger than Google in the future, it will be most likely funded by something on a digital currency level, possibly funded by cryptocurrency and the blockchain. This will be most likely the future of online information due to the fact of how secure and anonymous it is, along with how efficient it is. But no one, of course, can tell the future, so I can't give you an exact answer. As for now, Google is simply Google, the overlord of everything on the internet. So for the time being, I do think that it will stay that way. But I would appreciate it if you would leave your opinion in the comments section. And also, while you're at it, why don't you just leave this video a nice blue thumb button. And I'll see all of you guys in the next one.